noticed on the way into work today, the trees look like they're starting to get tired, like they're ready to change.
Yeah, but it certainly still feels like summer out there, so I think we're a little season confused at the moment.
Yes, I think everyone and everything.
George, what is happening?
I like that term, Juliet, tired. Yeah, they're getting stressed. It's because we haven't had any rain. We've had all this sunshine and warm weather. Yeah, I like tired. Traditionally, we use the word stressed, but tired works for me. 13 weather ball tonight is a green. No change foreseen in our warm and dry weather pattern. Lots of blue skies out there, sunshine just about everywhere you look, minus the haze at the lake shore. Beautiful day there. Man, this has been a great stretch to be at the beach. Nobody there. 1 foot waves at the buoys, flat at the beaches, 78 there at the beach in Grand Haven. Water temperatures with the buoys are in the 70s, most likely in the 60s and low 70s along the lake shore. Temperatures right now are in the low 80s, mid 80s down toward Kalamazoo and Battle Creek. Dew points are starting to creep up. You notice dew points in the eastern part of the state have climbed to 60 or above, and that's where the cumulus clouds develop this afternoon. And we'll see those dew points gradually work their way into our area later on this week, especially on Friday. That's the left of that system in the southeastern U.S. Back to the northwest, very slow moving upper level system with a cold front. All of this is kind of wash out as it gets a little bit closer to us, but there may be just enough to trigger a very brief shower during the day on Friday. We'll stay dry here tomorrow. You can see a couple of showers on Friday. That's not a given. It'll be just enough to, kind of ruin your car wash or perhaps ruin your outdoor plans for a couple of hours, and then dry on Saturday and dry on Sunday. But Sunday night, we're starting to change the weather pattern a little bit. We're going to drop out of the 80s into the 70s, and at least we'll have a small chance of some rain Monday through Wednesday of next week. In terms of rainfall, not a whole lot. In fact, here in West Michigan, we won't see any until during the day on Friday, and that's 1/10 of an inch. And then after that, no rain expected until late Sunday night. And again, these chances are very small, certainly not going to break our dry spell that we have been under. As far as our dew points, we'll climb to the low 60s here on Friday. So yeah, it's been warm but dry, but a little bit more humid Friday, and then humid on Sunday and Monday through next to Thursday with dew points to 60 plus. Long range outlook continues our warm weather pattern. Even though it won't be in the 80s, it will be well into the 70s because by that time period, we're in the upper 60s to around 70, so warm is warm, and we have a slightly higher chance for more rain, but that's along I-94 southward. So tonight we're looking at clear skies again, down into the low and mid 50s, warmest in Muskegon at 57. Northern areas will be in the mid 50s. That is a little bit milder than last night. You dropped into the upper 40s, and here in the greater Grand Rapids area we'll drop to around 56 to 58. 13 on your side forecast. Something you haven't seen on that 10-day in a while. A couple of chances for some rain, small chances for Friday, and again Sunday night through next Wednesday. 80s will end, though, on a Sunday, and then back into the 70s. There's hope for some rain, guys.
Okay, we need the rain, but I guess we'll just enjoy these warmer temperatures.
Another beautiful summer day here in West Michigan. Astronomical autumn is showing up on Sunday morning, so we still have a few more days of astronomical summer. And instead of falling raindrops lately, we've had mostly falling leaves because it's been so dry. When will we see some rain? That's coming up in a moment. 13 weather ball is green. No change foreseen, at least next couple of days. And for Mr. Pickles and Nala Bean, they're going to give Shelby the green paw for your evening walk as temperatures fall back into the 70s once the sun goes down before 8 o'clock. And in the morning, a little bit milder than this morning. Some areas it was in the 40s. We'll be in the 50s to near 60. Speaking of sunshine, this has been our sunniest September so far through today. 85% of the possible sunshine, just ahead of 1955 when we had 84.6. This is the sunniest since 2005 prior to that. Lots of sunshine across the area. Off to the east, there have been a few fair weather cumulus clouds as finally, with that east wind over the last several days, is finally bringing in some higher dew points in the eastern part of the state. Back to the west, there's a dying cold front that's just dying to get through West Michigan. That may be our chance for a scattered shower during the day on Friday. Temperatures right now are in the low 80s, down a little bit because that cooler air coming out of Canada compared to the last couple of days, still upper 80s down to the south. These high clouds will make an attempt at moving into West Michigan tomorrow, but another sunny day. Overnight, Thursday night, yeah, there's a chance of a shower into Friday afternoon, but the chances are pretty small, and when you see how much rain will fall, you'll be kind of disappointed. Sunny on Saturday, even on Sunday, despite some high clouds. Really no significant chances until Sunday night and early next week. Take a look at the rainfall chances. None here during the day tomorrow, and only about 1/10 of an inch on Friday. That is it for the entire weekend. So those scattered showers, if you get one, basically it won't be enough to break our dry spell we have had here in West Michigan. Looking ahead for the end of September, early October by a couple of days, most if not all of the country has higher chances for warmer temperatures, but average highs are in the upper 60s. So 70s, even though it's cooler than we have seen, is still above average. And we return to a little bit higher chance for less rainfall. The favored storm track will be in the southeast. Most of the rest of the country will remain dry. Dry tonight under clear skies. Temperatures falling back into the mid-50s, a little milder than last night. Northern areas will be in the mid-50s as well, ranging from 54 to 56 there at Greenville. And here in the greater Grand Rapids area, looking at overnight lows between about 56 and 58. 13 on your side forecast. A whopping 40% chance, or 40% of the area could see a shower on Friday. It'll be somewhat humid, and then will dry out again on Saturday. Sunday will also be dry until Sunday night. There's a chance, a daily chance, Monday through Wednesday of next week. Temperatures will still be in the 80s over through the weekend, but then cooling off, guys, into the 70s, so not quite as summer-like as fall officially kicks in.
Yeah, still a nice forecast. We just do need that rain. George, I'm running out of adjectives to describe this weather, but I'm not complaining.
The only people that are complaining, well, there's a lot of people complaining, but generally about the weather, it's been the lack of rain.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked your description earlier. The leaves are getting tired.
Yeah, look tired.
Give me some rain. Give me some rain.
Please, I'm thirsty.
Otherwise, I'm going to be just brown, not colorful.
Yeah, we don't want that.
We do not want that. Yeah, we do have some chances for rain, Juliet, and that is certainly good news, but they're only small chances at this point. 13 weather ball remains green as we see more 80-degree weather foreseen. And today, back up into the 80s, not a record high over in Muskegon. But you did have 3 days in a row where you did. 86 down in Kalamazoo. We made 83 here in Grand Rapids. Forecast 85 this afternoon, 12 days in a row within our target range, and I think now it is 63 out of the last 64 days. We have had 9 days in a row where we have been at 80 or higher, and that now places in the 4th longest stretch in September. And the latest, you can see some of those are the first days of the month. We will likely break the record back in 1961. Well, I think almost put 13 days once this warm spell gets done. You can see lack of rain, the bottom number showing the departure. That's the difference between what usually falls and what has fallen. We're almost 2 inches below average now here in West Michigan. Pretty close to that also up in Traverse City, not quite as much in the UP, but this just represents a long stretch of not seeing any rain. It is having some impact on our fall colors. They're looking a little tired, a little stressed, but currently a light low color up into the UP, all across the UP except the coastline. We are just little to none here in West Michigan. Around the region, most of it is in the usual spots at this point in the middle of September. Upper level winds still showing generally a dry weather pattern, although with a southwest wind now coming on in, there is going to be increased humidity in the air, and that warm weather is going to continue through at least Sunday. And then we do cool off a little bit, but the long-range outlook still says the cooler air is going to stay just to our west, so continued warmer than average readings. In terms of precipitation, this is day by day. Best chance will come on Friday and again Sunday night into Monday, but these are all very low chances and low amounts, but I guess we'll take anything we can get. I guess it'll just add to our humidity levels. Friday, dew points climbing into the 60s, back into the 60s again late Sunday into Monday, and then pretty close to 60 Tuesday through Saturday of next week. For tomorrow, lots of sunshine again. Temperatures in the mid-80s at the lakeshore, a light south wind throughout the day. Northern areas will see highs into the mid-80s. Warmest will be here in Fremont at 86, and here in the greater Grand Rapids area, right around 85 to 86 for another very warm day. 13 on your side forecast. Becoming mostly cloudy Thursday night into Friday, and there's a chance there could be a few showers, especially early on in the day as some dying showers come in from the west. Back to sunny and very warm Saturday. Overnight Sunday, there's a chance of some showers through next to Wednesday as we cool off from the 80s back down into the more seasonable 70s.